Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Join the Mitchelville Preservation Project and experience what life was like in the first self-governed freedmen's town in America. Here to tell us more about this historical enactment, Joyce Wright and Levon Stevens. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, what made you decide to reconstruct Mitchelville for one day only?
Well, we started out with an award that we were given in terms of hosting a National Underground Railroad Conference. And at that time, we were planning to extend days during the conference. And one of the activities that we wanted to do was to do a reconstruction of Mitchelville for the guests during the conference. At this point, the conference has been postponed. So we're waiting on a date as when the new one, but we decided to go ahead and do the reconstruction for one day, celebrated around the Juneteenth event.
And so this event is going to be held on?
It's going to be held on June 20th, and it's going to be from 11 until 3. Yes.
What will people see? How is it going to, how will it play out?
Well, we've got some wonderful experiences planned for our visitors and our guests. And again, people will experience what life was like in the freedmen's town of Mitchelville. There'll be some demonstrations of gardening, a schoolhouse, a praise house experience. And Dr. Marlena Smalls will be joining us, along with the Voices of WHHI-TV, Anita Prather, and we'll have the reading of that 13th Amendment. And also we'll have like a marsh tacky horse out there, and some other farm equipment and props and some of the things that people used in life in Mitchelville during that time.
And will people have to be there the entire time, Joyce?
They can rotate out. We're doing a on-the-hour stage performance where we will be reading the 13th Amendment. We will have other guests that will be there at the time as we celebrate. And every hour is going to be different at high hour, so people can rotate out if they choose to do that. So every hour is going to be something different at the end of the segment, yes.
And how does this fit into Mitchelville's bigger or larger plans?
Well, you know, we're excited to have people come down there to the physical location and to do have some activity actually in the park. And people will get a feel for what that physical location is. A lot of folks have heard about Mitchelville, but maybe not have been to the actual location. And this is something that's ongoing with the Mitchelville Preservation Project, that one day we hope that we can really put some permanent structures down there. These structures will be temporary, of course.
And how many volunteers are helping with this event? And are you in need of additional? I already know Joyce has been to Home Depot and getting wood for the project, so I'm certain it's taking quite a bit.
It is. We have at this point over 75 volunteers who's been helping, but the day we would definitely need more additional volunteers. So if anyone is interested, they can definitely call.
I've already been requested.
Yes, you have.
Absolutely. You know, that's the nice thing about it, is it involves the whole community.
It does. It does.
And it's a community event. It's our history, and so we all can share and embrace it and participate in it.
Right. And so, what are some of the next steps for Mitchelville?
Well, we'll always have our fundraising effort.
Okay.
You know, we all, like many organizations, we all need money.
And when is that next fundraising effort?
Well, we have our fund development, and they're working on some
exciting
strategies,
things. Right.
You know, and we want to have more activities down in the park, and we think that momentum creates the excitement that will generate some financial support.
Right. So if people are not familiar, just like you said, Levon, a lot of people may not have actually attended events at Mitchelville. So how do they get there, and you know, parking, things like that? Some of the logistics.
There will
Joyce,
be parking.
Joyce
Yes.
has been there.
Yes.
There will be parking at the various area of Mitchelville in that area. We are parking down at Mitchelville Beach, St. James Church, Cherry Hill School.
Okay.
There will be transportation moving people back and forth.
Good.
There will be a shuttle that's going to be moving around.
Yeah.
So those who can't walk the distance, but it is it's a brisk walk. It's really a nice walk from the parking area, but we will have shuttle already.
And from some of the other historic churches, that's the other nice thing. We got the churches involved as well to provide some parking.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
For us.
That's wonderful. And Joyce and I were talking a little bit before, while you were still on the bridge, that it's probably going to be a beautiful day down there. With it's covered by the trees, so I don't think people will be. I think it'll be just a great day, a great experience.
Yes.
Absolutely, a Mitchellville
And
experience.
again, June 20th, and it starts at 11 and goes till 3.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I did want to add really quick too, we're going to have some artists in the park, and they will be doing some live illustrations at the park at that day. We had a young lady down there the other day, Sonia Griffin, and she did a piece. And that piece is going to be named for the Juneteenth Reconstruction
Wonderful.
celebration.
We look forward to
Food
seeing
and
that.
beverages.
Food and beverages, yes.
Well, thank you both. And we
you,
thank
Sandy.
you so much
Thank
for
you,
joining
Sandy.
us on today's Talk of the Town.